Hello.
Hello. Good morning. I'm Richard Armstrong. I'm the regional representative of IACS, another trade association, and it gives me great pleasure while here to honour and recognise your association. You've been around for 25 years, which is more than us. We honour you, we respect you, and I have a plaque here which I would like to donate to you from Dorothy Chandler in recognition of that achievement.
The IBS Network is the national charity for Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Our mission is to develop self-help to develop the concept of self-care or assisted self-care for Irritable Bowel Syndrome. We have our own IBS self-care plan. We're developing teaching modules for health professionals, and we believe that Irritable Bowel Syndrome should be managed in the community by the patients themselves with the assistance of trained healthcare professionals. I think it's been really helpful. What I've learned is that the Colonic Hydrotherapists that I've met here are achieving great results with people with Irritable Bowel Syndrome. They're also making really important observations.
My father, who is the managing director of the company, Robert Joy, has been associated with Arch for the past 25 years under various guises. So when BioNutri was formed 5 years ago, one of the first groups he was interested in working with was Arch. As far as Arch is concerned, it's always an event that we come to because of the quality of practitioners that we see here. I think we don't always see a lot of people like we do at bigger exhibitions, but the quality of the practitioners is second to none.
Some time ago, as a result of various things that happened in this country, in particular precipitated by the Shipman affair, where he killed most of his patients, the government decided it would be good to have real independent regulation, not only for doctors but also for complementary therapists. And that's been developed over several years. It came to fruition in 2010, and I was the main one responsible for guiding all Arch members into independent regulation, which is carried out by the Complementary and Natural Health Care Council. I see lots of people, because many of these, both Milo and myself, have trained, or I've met them in one way or another before, so it's a good time to catch up with people. So for a networking opportunity, it is the one of the year.
I practiced as a chiropractor for about 15 years, and then went back and got my medical degree and practiced in medicine for another 10, 15 years, and then came over here in 1980. And I had started with colon hydrotherapy in the States. So I think this is my 50th year of actually being involved with colon hydrotherapy. But I'm now working of course, with Roger Bruce in some of those in teaching that. Oh yeah, today I think is fantastic, and I think Dr. Reed really brought forward and find out that yes, what we felt like, IBS is not something that you can just give a drug to and heal it. So it is something we have to work at, which we've been doing but didn't know if we were doing it right. So he really brought it out, and it was very good.
Well, I'm here to catch up with a lot of people from Arch. I've been working closely with Arch for a number of years, sending a lot of clients to Arch, for example, and I'm here to exhibit the Mind Body Cleanse and hopefully make more contacts at Arch and catch up with friends as well.
I'm here today because it's an honour to be here today. They're celebrating 25 years of running an organisation which is very important, and to maintain that with volunteers, membership and goodwill is incredible.
I was kindly invited by Linda and Gillian, who've befriended me on Twitter, and they met me at the CAM Expo last year and just asked me if I would be interested in exhibiting, because they thought that my book would be of interest to colonic hydrotherapists who deal with people with candida and IBS and various other digestive disorders.
We've certainly learned that there's scope for our business to supply this industry in terms of herbal products that can complement their practice in terms of colon hydrotherapy.
Well, you learn a lot. I think the big aspect is the social networking that goes on and meeting different people and catching up with friends, because we've been around quite a long time now, coming to the conferences. Yes, so I learned quite a lot.
Oh, it's been absolutely fabulous. I was just saying to Linda that the feedback that we've had from our members has been absolutely brilliant. I've had some wonderful comments and lots of thanks, and really pleased with everything that we've been doing for the association. And it's really, for me, my first year as chairman, it's been overwhelming. I've been really pleased. The exhibitors have been brilliant, speakers have been really well received, and I think everybody's sort of one mind and passion about where we want to go with the organisation for the future. So I'm really pleased, especially with my good friend here who's been organising.
Yes, it's taken about a year to organise this conference. A lot of man hours, woman hours gone into it. Couldn't have done it without my husband's help, Kevin, but it's been fantastic, great feedback, great energy in the room, lots of good ideas to take the UK Colonics Association forward into the future. Brilliant day. We'd like to thank all ARCH members and non-ARCH members for attending today and supporting not just the Association of Registered Colon Hydrotherapists, but UK Colonics.
And I think the for us, as an association, we're very different from other organisations in the fact that all our members are the association. It's not owned by anyone. We don't run a business. We're non-profit making, and we're there to have high standards for naturopathic colon hydrotherapy for the safety of the public, and help to deal with their colon problems and bowel issues.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you know, for the exhibitors, they've been really happy. They all want to come back. So it's been positive all the way around. Really happy.
Here's to the next 25 years.
Absolutely, it's been great.
A glass of wine at the end of the day.
Oh,
Definitely.
yes. Not half.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.